The Medical Wellness Congress taking place in June in Austria will bring delegates from around the world and speakers also from around the world. Where have you seen, in which regions, which countries have you seen the biggest demand in wellness, and specifically in medical wellness?
Well, that is a great question, because it could take up probably an entire day of various different people talking about that. But so I'll focus on two things that
yes, if you can summarize
two little things. And the reason I'm picking these two things is because they contrast each other quite well. The first is, let's look at Asia. Asia has led the world market in destination spas. I use that old terminology, destination spas, because that's how we first called them. They're now called wellness retreats. But Asia has led that. You look at some of the best names, even if you look at some of the global brands, they come out of Asia. Six Senses, Banyan Tree, Como, they all come out of Asia. So Asia has led that field in the wellness industry, the wellness tourism industry. However, the last 2 years have shown very clearly, through the travel restrictions imposed by the pandemic, that it's extremely vulnerable market, because it's almost entirely dependent on international tourism.
Yes.
And that has really, really clipped the wings of that industry. However, I think that the other flip side of the coin of COVID is that although we do have or have had travel restrictions, when they're lifted, the other part of the effect of COVID has shown that we actually need more wellness retreats. We need more wellness services, particularly now in the area of mental wellness. And we need places to go and bond and be back together with each other. So I see a very strong rebound in Asia of those wellness retreats. And I see a whole new load of services coming out of them that will be, one, focused on mental wellness, and two, focused more on the medical wellness, the diagnostics part of it, and being able to apply that to then the wellness services that you give. So that's how I see Asia, very much in that tourism part of it, international tourism, and using medical wellness to provide better services and more services. Now, contrast that with Europe and Asia. No, Europe and America, sorry.
And America.
Europe and America. In Europe and America, you have a bigger domestic market. So, yes, we do have a lot of fantastic wellness retreats that are not necessarily the Asian model. We think of, let's say, the new kid on the block. They're not so new anymore, but Shah Medi Wellness. We look at Le Fay, we look at Canyon Ranch, we look at Champneys. Champneys, Canyon Ranch, Miraval are the old grandfathers of the industry, and then the newer ones like Le Fay and Shah, and even the popularity of Lanzerhof and Viva Maya. These show that there is a demand for wellness retreats, and very much more scientifically focused on medical wellness. However, the trend I think is going to be really, really big, mega big, is in lifestyle communities, residential communities. And those residential communities are going to play on providing homes, clinics, lifestyle community, and hospitality into one big unit. And that's where I think you're going to see it. Why do I say that? Well, let's just look at Rancho La Puerta, which has been, since the 1950s, running probably quietly one of the world's best outdoor wellness retreats. And now they're going into residential. They're saying the demand is for people to come and live with us. And that will increase. And I'm sure they will get plenty of opportunities to expand that brand if they ever wish to do so. If you look at the One and Only Group, have just announced with a fund to develop a part of Montana. Why? Clean air, outdoor living, all the right lifestyle choices. but to make that a combination of a community plus a hotel. So I think that Asia, I keep saying Asia, America and Europe are going to see more community wellnesses that combine medical, wellness industry, hospitality industry, and the real estate industry together, and will focus more on the domestic market that can afford to do that.